Our experience of hosting students from TrainSmart has been fabulous. Yeah, and I'm really glad that it's a win-win-win situation, I guess, for students, for MACS and for the community. My name's Doreen Jones, and MACS is just one of the programs run by Peel Connect here in Mandurah. So Peel Connect was first started in early 2016. A gentleman named Reg Lambert, who founded the organisation, he was aware of the complexity of homelessness, including drugs and alcohol and mental health issues. And he also saw that there was a need to actually collaborate more effectively amongst the different services. So he started bringing agencies together for some meetings, and Peel Connect was formed out of that. MACS is something that I started 3.5 years ago, so early 2019. So what we do at MACS is we have two teams of workers. So we have counsellors who are qualified, and they're also members of the Australian Counselling Association. So they provide fee-free counselling here at MACS. We're all volunteers. And we also have a team of mentors. And the mentors will do any number of different things other than counselling. So we go into the community, we visit the soup kitchen, we will go down to the foreshore and the park opposite Woolworths. So we just engage in conversation with people. Yeah. And that's the foundation of what we do, is that building relationship. So it would have been more than 2 years ago now that TrainSmart reached out to MACS to place students with us, and it hasn't stopped since then. So we've maintained that communication with TrainSmart and taken students for their placement. Yeah. Some of the tasks that students take on while they're here at MACS is generally to shadow the mentors. So whatever a mentor does, a student is likely to be there tagging along, learning by observation. So a student will do all of that, they just don't take the responsibility of it. Our mentors take that responsibility and provide that mentoring for a student. Firstly, students increase our capacity. So because we're all volunteers, sometimes we find that our staffing levels might drop beyond being able to go out into the community. We always operate in pairs. So if we have a student on placement with us and we only have one mentor come in, then we've got a team that can operate. We can have a mentor and a student operating together. The second thing would be a fresh set of eyes over how we operate. Yeah, so they might provide feedback in terms of what we're doing and how we're doing it. MACS has continued to evolve since the day that we started, and a big part of that evolution is the students' input. So for somebody stepping into this industry, number one, I would say do not expect to get rich. Community services is not a place to be making money. Community services is a place to demonstrate your compassion and your desire to make a difference in the world, which is very clear what happens here at MACS. Our experience of hosting students from TrainSmart has been fabulous. It's a win-win situation. So for students to actually be able to achieve their hours for their placement, for us to be able to build our capacity, and even long-term capacity, because sometimes we actually find those students continue and do the volunteer training and stay with us. So it's hugely beneficial. Yeah. And I'm really glad that it's a win-win-win situation, I guess, for students, for MACS and for the community. I love having TrainSmart students here at MACS, and I would love to continue the relationship with TrainSmart and continue taking their students on placement here at MACS.